This is going to be a long video. I'm going to try to make it quick, but I really just wanted to start from top to bottom about what happened. And the ending result is we see that Maduro was captured in Venezuela and brought to the U.S. for trial. I wanted to start from the very top. I know for a fact that in politics, nothing just happens. I know it may seem like it, like, whoa, we just did that out of the blue. Nothing just happens. This is why you got to follow world news. You got to really pay attention because things that happened years ago still affect today, okay? So let's take it from the top. All right, so Biden, your boy Biden, decides to pull out of Afghanistan. Now, in pulling out of Afghanistan, he does it horribly, okay? He pulls our troops out first. He pulls them out and leaves all of our equipment there, okay? Our weapons, our technology, all types of stuff. He leaves it there, okay? Taliban gets a hold of it, and they're like, oh, yeah, it's on. We got it now. So they grab it, and they are so happy that they have it that they do an entire parade showing it off because people were like, well, they don't even know how to use it. It was turned off. No, it wasn't. They did a parade. They're flying the Black Hawks, the whole nine, okay?
Yeah, good morning, Cecilia. They've now sealed their military victory, and so now for the Taliban, the propaganda campaign has got underway. They wasted no time in celebrating the capture of U.S. hardware left behind by the Afghan army and the U.S. military. Take a look at this. This video shot by Taliban forces. It shows a parade of U.S. armored vehicles just outside of Kandahar Wednesday, and right on top of there, that is the black and white flag of the Taliban. And take a look at this. Flying overhead was a Black Hawk helicopter. Now, it's not clear how much U.S. hardware is now in the hands of the Taliban, but certainly gaining control in the skies with this kind of equipment is a major boost for them.
So after this display, China goes, yeah, we should get in on this. So they say that whoever gets control of Afghanistan, we want to partner with you. And at that time, and still today, was the Taliban. Mind you, this was 2021, okay?
And China has emerged, not surprisingly, as one of the biggest sponsors and supporters of a terrorist group that has taken over Afghanistan. China says whoever comes to power in Afghanistan, we will develop friendly relations with them, including the Taliban. Remember, this comes just a few weeks after Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi had met an envoy from the Taliban, and in a statement today says that they hope that the Taliban will implement its previous vows to establish through negotiation an open and inclusive Islamic government. What a joke. And act responsibly to ensure the safety of Afghan citizens and foreign missions in Afghanistan. China speaking with a completely forked tongue. China officially endorsing a movement that has taken over Afghanistan that tortures people, tortures women, indulges in mass rape, organized child sex abuse, one of the world's largest opium and drug cartels. That's what the Chinese government has now officially endorsed.
A little later, Russia goes, we should join in on that. We should get in on that. So China and Russia struck a deal. So now you have the Taliban, Russia, and China. So then Venezuela comes into play. And how they come into play is they were giving oil to China and Russia for defense systems, and not the Venezuelan people, of course, the dictatorship. Okay, Maduro was giving oil to Russia and China to get defense systems and different things like that. They striked some deals, and they got in on it as well. So now you have China, Russia, Taliban, Venezuelan dictator, okay? All this is going on, and of course, a lot of Americans are completely oblivious to what's going on. So it does make sense that they're just, this happened out the blue. Now, let's take it to Venezuela. The dictatorship Maduro has been shipping drugs into America via water, okay? Fentanyl. So, and not only did they do that, they emptied out their prisons and shipped their prisoners here. That's why we had this big rush of Venezuelan gangs that came into America. Trump goes, hey, I'm going to need you to chill out on that. Stop bringing in fentanyl. Take your people back. You need to chill out. And it seems like why is he just the Trump administration just dropping bombs on random boats in the water? No, that's what was going on. They're shipping in fentanyl, terrorists, different things into that. Venezuela has the largest oil reserve in the world and on our western hemisphere. Okay, so that would have gave them control on our side of the river. That can't happen. That just can't happen. Trump did what he had to do. Maduro decides to puff his chest.
Señor cobarde, no se meta con el hombre de a pie. Venga por mí. Aquí lo espero en Miraflores. No se tarde en llegar, cobarde.
Gave his location to hold on. I don't know who he thought Trump was, but Trump was like, okay, cool, say less. They came and got him. Took 90 minutes. That's it. All that happens. And of course, you have American citizens upset. You just trying to take oil. Yes, oil was part of it. Oil is a big deal part of it. The Venezuelan people, they're like, we know we're not getting this for free.
All of a sudden, everyone is so concerned about our oil.
How did you first feel when you saw that he was captured?
I was celebrating. We were laughing. There was not a single tear or a single
He
worry.
just lost all his money and killed all these people and things aren't any better.
Make love, not war.
Las personas que en realidad están acá no saben lo que ha pasado en
The
Venezuela.
problem is not the country, but that piece of shit that is now sitting in that court.
If the country was a person, we would be Jeff Bezos. That's how much oil that we have. We understand that this intervention comes with a price, but we want to pay for it. There is nothing more valuable for us than our freedom.
Know this. There is nothing that just happens, okay? It is a long, long process to get there. This is years in the making. We're just now seeing what's happening, and a lot of people are getting riled up because it's Trump. I just wanted to give this explanation because people think it's just out the blue and he's just taking oil. Yes, this is about oil, but this is about putting America first. This is America first, protecting us, because his job as president is to protect us against terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Okay? So he did his job as president.